Basically, a lot of the times when we talk about women and girls, we tend to focus a lot on those at the base of the pyramid. I would like to start my intervention by highlighting the many women that are already breaking barriers and already breaking through societal norms. We have amongst our midst Fatou Bensouda. She's one of our own, and she represents the voice of women, the voice of basically part of the women that are shaping the global economy. I have interacted with women such as Amina Mohammed. She's a Nigerian, a Muslim from the northern part of Nigeria, and she is breaking barriers across the globe. She is #2 in the UN. I attended the ACP a couple of weeks ago in Nairobi, and I met the Prime Minister of Barbados, and so many other women that are doing amazing work that is not being acknowledged and they are not being celebrated. And I wanted to start by acknowledging and commending these women that continue to inspire and motivate women like myself. Coming back home to the Gambia, I think there's a lot of evidence that highlight the fact that 51% of our population is made up of women. And these women are found in mostly the productive sectors of the economy. They are the women in agriculture, and not women that are located within the lower part of the value chain, but they are the women that are adding value to the agricultural products, producing food. They are the women in the fisheries industry, adding value, smoking the fish, going through all the hard labor in terms of value addition to enable us to have food on our tables, but also to export. They are the women in textiles as well as handicrafts. And these women contribute a lot to the development of our economies. They are entrepreneurs, they create jobs, they generate income for the economy, as well as foreign exchange in terms of GDP contribution as well. And these women must be acknowledged. I would also like to basically acknowledge the efforts that has been currently ongoing, because it is the first that we've had a Minister of Agriculture who happens to be a woman in the Gambia. We now have the Ministry of Women's Affairs, and we do have some level of representation at the Parliament. I've seen Tumanjai here. She's one of the many women that are actually breaking the norms. And we need to celebrate such individuals within our societies. However, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. The UN Resident Coordinator has highlighted the fact that at the global level, there's been a lot of efforts in terms of empowering women and promoting gender parity. SDG Goal 5 and SDG Goal 8 focuses on these two priority areas. However, the evidence we have seen lately has highlighted the fact that at the pace that we're going, we are far behind from meeting these objectives. In fact, if we don't change the mindset, and not just at the local level, not just at the African level, even in the Western world, it might take us up to 100 years to meet these goals and objectives. So it calls for collaboration, both from the government side, from the private sector side, and civil society, as well as academia, to move this agenda forward. I will stop here for now until we come back to the second round.